Welcome back to the show, everyone. If you watch this program at all, you know we are huge fans of our next guests, and always a pleasure to have them on, talk, hang out.
Absolutely. Pamela Masik is joining us now, along with Andy Chu from FMA, to talk about a great little soiree.
Andy, is this your first time on the show?
I don't think you guys like me at all.
We love you.
I'm holding his hand.
Look, let's get the room cleansed right now.
I'll school you.
But I see.
I have bumped into you 10 times in the last week. Don't say I don't like you.
Should I leave now?
Yes. How are you both?
We just hang out, okay?
We're just, yeah, that's right. We're
No,
just
Andy's paying me to be on the show today.
So what is the connection between you as artists, and we know Andy from FMA. Pamela, what's the connection?
We go way back.
Way back. Actually, it was funny because I remember, like, it was years ago. I had a studio in Gastown, wheeling out my easel during the jazz festival, painting a 3x4 canvas.
Different
my
hair.
rigs catching on fire because I'm an idiot, and it was only like maybe weeks later when he was telling me about, you know, Fashion Rocks at the time, now FMA.
Yep.
And I had to pitch my idea and paint. I wanted to paint like a 20-foot painting. I'd never done it before.
wanted to paint it live again without the braids catching on fire this time, hopefully.
But that was a long
But
time
with
ago.
live music
Yeah.
and fashion show at the same time.
Yeah.
So wait a second. So the first time that you painted and Andy was sort of there and documenting everything, how long did it take you to do that piece? A couple hours?
Listen, all I can say is that when I'm 80, it'll take me like 2 seconds.
seconds.
That took me 2.5 hours, and I would be in bed for 2 days after because it was so exhausting.
Now, Andy,
I learned since
That
then.
show's only an hour and a half.
Well, whatever.
What were you doing there?
not too bad.
Hour?
Now, Andy, there's a party happening that has to do, Pamela, your studio, we knew this, is going to be torn down, but why not have a big party? Tell us a little bit about the party.
Actually, Pam come up that idea.
I'm
The
an idea
Factory Girls.
machine. Bill's in the mail, man.
Okay, carry on.
You know what? It's the studio, which I've had for like over 10 years, different buildings, most of the time decrepit buildings that are about to be torn down, which was the case with this one. 14,000 square feet, however. And over time, you know, instead of having like 30 people to a show or none at all, you know, I tend to get like 1,200, 800. Like a lot of people end up coming, and I've learned over time that the interactive element, people want to be engaged, not just, you know, come to be seen and art on the wall. It's like this certain, almost like this inspiration, and probably like the going right back to the 60s, which is, you know, one of my favorite times to look back. And, you know, Andy Warhol, for instance,
Right.
the factory and that kind of thing.
Yeah. The party becomes the art as well as the art being the
And
art.
the funny thing is, like, Andy over the years, he's always provided this interactive element in every show I've ever done. And why not bring it full circle? And like the last show before demolition, give a hint to what I'm opening up, you know, in March or whatever, and doing something together, because, you know, I've always respected you.
So what are you gonna do at the party, Andy? I mean,
What was that?
what are you gonna do at the party? Are you documenting things, or do you have
No,
a
we're going to
project
create
you
a
want?
lot of different elements and themes, and then more interactive with the people going to be there, all the party people.
Tell them about
So,
Now, it's called the Factory Girls. There is an Andy Warhol theme. Does one come in costume? Pamela, I don't doubt you will have the most amazing costume ever.
What are you talking about? I can say this. Actually, you know, I love collaborating with artists that I like.
It's more fun to collaborate with artists you don't like sometimes. That's even
And I
better.
met this artist, and, you know, and everyone, you know, in their own right, she makes these amazing piñatas. And we're making this kick-ass piñata, like huge disco ball. That's one thing. Then we have like the film where you walk in, you know, put your hand in, you have to, if you're going to be in the film, you have to agree to what you know. You're
It is a choice. You're
going to be a chicken in distress. And then, you know, 6 people at a time. The video's going to be played at the back. So it's like different characters. It's not really like a copy of Andy Warhol. It's actually the manifestation of something he's really known for. And the most famous quote, everyone will, you know, someday get their 50 minutes of fame.
Yeah.
And that's what really, where we are right now with reality TV and YouTube and all these kind of social media sites. And because of the fact that, you know, over the years, especially the elements you've provided with all of the film and stuff.
Yeah. Well,
and Pam going to perform as well.
I am?
Yes, you are.
Yeah,
With how many
sign the waiver.
How many
Pamela.
dancers are we going to have?
I think I might do like a homage to like Yves Klein or something, you know, when he like took all the women and painted them and put them on the canvas, something like that.
Something like that. We're looking at some of your work. Now tell us about this piece, Pamela.
You didn't go there? Too bad. You missed the show. Got to see this one. I don't know. I don't remember. Can you ask me something else?
It is, you know, it's so funny because when you talk to artists so often, and you're the perfect example, you're not necessarily comfortable talking about the art itself.
Are you kidding me? I can tell you that performance right now, like the woman that was performing with me, she was like, I was putting paint on, she was taking it off, and it was like the whole construction, deconstruction of the moment. So I can get into it with you if you really want me to, but I think all your viewers are going to be bored.
No, come on.
I always got shyness about it. I never thought, you just thought we were stupid the whole time. That's all
How the hell do I make a living?
Yeah.
I gotta talk about it.
So anybody can come to the party.
Yeah, definitely.
Tickets are available. It's called FMA Presents The Factory Girls. It is happening at Masik Studio, February 25th. It will be absolutely amazing. For tickets, you can go to the Factory Girls Eventbrite site. It's on the screen for you right now. And partial proceeds are going to benefit the Sarah McLachlan School of Music Foundation, which is amazing.
And this is just part of why Vancouver is becoming so renowned for the contemporary art scene that's fostering here, you guys.
Thanks so much, you guys.
Oh, thank you for having us.
Rad, you guys.
Our
We appreciate
pleasure.
it. We're going to take a break.